Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be talking about that the Sanskrit problem in Panini's Adhyadhyayi has been solved by the Indian student of Cambridge University. One of the most difficult situation, or I can say that one of the most difficult problems of Sanskrit has been solved by an Indian student. So let us first understand the timeline of the video. First, we will be looking at the news, then what is the problem that has been solved by the Indian student, then what is the answer to the problem or what the PhD scholar has said, then why did it take so long to come to a conclusion of this problem, then in the end, then Panini, the father of linguistics, and then a prelims MCQ. This topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 1, that is Art and Culture. See, from exam perspective, you should be able to know that the Ashtadhyayi text belongs to which writer? It is Panini, and few of the things about it. So let us first see the news, and the news has been taken from Indian Express, and it says grammar's greatest puzzle. What was the Sanskrit problem in Panini's Ashtadhyayi, now solved by an Indian student? So recently what has happened is the PhD scholar at Cambridge University, he has come up with a solution of this greatest puzzle of grammar which has not been solved till now, and now he has come out with a solution of it, and because of this the experts are saying that this is a revolutionary outbreak which the PhD scholar has been able to come up with. And now because of this outbreak, the computers will be able to take the Panini's Ashtadhyayi and all the related aspects of it. So let's see what has happened is the Cambridge scholar Dr. Rishi Raj Popat, he had claimed to have solved Sanskrit biggest puzzle through his PhD thesis. So he has given his PhD thesis, and on the basis of this PhD thesis he is claiming that he is able to solve the biggest problem of Sanskrit and the grammar problem found in the Ashtadhyayi. So Ashtadhyayi is a linguistics text in which all the aspects related to Sanskrit, how the words can be formed, how the sentences can be formed, are given in this. And there was one problem related to Panini's Ashtadhyayi. We will be looking into this problem also. And now Dr. Rishi Raj Popat is saying that through his thesis he is able to solve this ages old problem. The ancient text written by Panini around at the end of 4th century BC, the experts are saying that it is a revolutionary discovery and Panini's grammar to be taught to computers for the first time. And now that Dr. Rishi Raj Popat is able to solve this problem, and after this the computers will be able to take the grammar, the Panini's Ashtadhyayi grammar, for the very first time. So this is what is making this thesis a revolutionary one. Now that computers for the very first time will be able to take up this grammar of Sanskrit and will be able to find an algorithm of it. Now what is the problem? See, Panini's Ashtadhyayi was written more than 2000 years ago, and Ashtadhyayi is a linguistic text. It is a linguistic text. So whenever if it is asked that what is Ashtadhyayi, then you should be able to tell that Ashtadhyayi is a linguistic text which set the standard for how Sanskrit was meant to be written or spoken. So it means that in short, Ashtadhyayi contained all the aspects that how Sanskrit can be written or spoken. It means it contained all the rules and regulations how Sanskrit needs to be dealt with, how it is need to be written, how it will be spoken. And grammatically correct words and sentences. These are also formed, grammatically correct words and sentences, on the basis of Panini's Ashtadhyayi. And in Ashtadhyayi, Panini wrote a set of 4000 rules dictating the logic that how can things be written or spoken in Sanskrit. And according to the scholars who has found that 2 or more of the rules could apply at the same time, causing confusion. Okay, And this was the main problem in the Ashtadhyayi, that was said that, see, imagine there is a word called Guru. Okay. Now what was given in Ashtadhyayi was that there was two aspects of this. First is the left one, second is the right one. So there is one left aspect and there is one right aspect. Now what we said, that if there would be an exception in this, then the problem arises, and scholars around the world said that two or more of the rules, out of these 4,000 rules, they were saying that two or more of the rules could apply at the same time. It means at one time, it is not that only one rule was applied. They were saying that in the Ashtadhyayi, at one point of time, two rules can also be applied, and those two rules which were being applied, and these two rules were causing confusion, because it is not that at one point of time only a single rule was applied. No, at one point of time two rules are being applied, and this is what was causing the problem and the confusion also. See, to resolve this problem, that at a single point of time only a single rule should be applied, not two rules. So to resolve this, Panini had provided a rule. Panini had provided a meta rule. See, that if there is one moment, only one rule should be applied. But what was creating the problem? That at one moment more than one rules were being applied. So Panini said that when this exception or this confusion arises, that at one point of time more than one rule is being applied, so to solve this issue of at one point of time more than one rule being applied, he gave a meta rule. And what he said was, in the event of a conflict between two rules of equal strength, the rule that comes later in the serial order of the Ashtadhyayi wins. So he has not said whether the later of first word or the later of the second word. He has only said later. In the event of a conflict between two rules of equal strength, so imagine there is one word, like for example, this is the word which is said mantra. So how is it forms? It has to be derived from somewhere. So for example, you can take into say that this is MAN is the left string and TRA is the right. I am just giving you an example. So these are two equals of same strength. Now what Panini's meta rule was saying, that two rules of equal strength, left and right are the two rules of equal strength. The rule that comes later in the serial order of the Ashtadhyayi wins. Now later means the later of left or the later of right. It did not mention it. So this was what was creating the problem, that if someone finds two words of equal strength, then of whose later, left one or right one, whose later it should be taken into account. So this was what was creating the problem. And this interpretation did not solve the machine's problem, and it keeps producing new exceptions, and scholars had to keep writing additional rules for it. So because of this word later of what not being specific, this is what was creating the problem, that even after the confusion arises, then because of this meta rule of Panini also the conclusion was not coming, and because of which every single time the scientists or the scholars have to keep on writing an extra exception or the other. And because of this confusion, and every time whenever there is a confusion, then the scholars coming up with new exception rule to come out of this. Because of this confusion, the language or the text or the Ashtadhyayi principles cannot be introduced into computers. So now what has happened is, the answer to this problem has been given by the Cambridge University PhD scholar Dr. Rishi Raj Popat, and in his thesis, In Panini's We Trust, this is the name of his thesis or the heading of it. Dr. Raj Popat took a simpler approach, and he has said that the meta rule has been wrongly interpreted throughout history. He is saying that the meta rule given by Panini is not wrong. It has been wrongly interpreted. So till now, all the interpretations that has been done regarding the meta rule of the Panini is not right. They are wrong. And he says that Panini, for rules applying to the left and right sides of a word, readers should use the right hand side rule. The word where Panini has said that later, but he has not specified that which side of the word later should be taken. He has only said that later. Now, Dr. Rishi Raj Popat is saying that the readers should use the right hand side rule. So, whenever there is a confusion between the words, then the right hand side rule or the right hand side words needs to be taken into account. This he is saying that left hand side word should not be taken into account whenever the confusion arises. It is the right hand side word which needs to be taken into account. I'll just show you an example also. And using this logic of Dr. Rishi Raj Popat, the right hand side rule taken into consideration, he has said that Ashtadhyayi could finally become an accurate language machine, and because of this accurate language machine becoming because of this right hand side rule, the computer algorithm can also be created because of this, which produces grammatically sound words and sentences almost every time. So whenever the rule in Ashtadhyayi is followed through the right hand side rule formed by Dr. Rishi Raj Popat, all the words, almost every single time, the words and the sentences are coming correctly. And this discovery now makes it possible to construct millions of Sanskrit words and sentences using Panini's system. And his grammar rules were exact and formulaic. So this observation of Dr. Rishi Raj Popat saying that the right hand side rule or the right hand side words needs to be taken into consideration whenever the confusion arises, this formula of his has been able to solve almost all the problems which was arising in the Panini's Ashtadhyayi. And this has acted as a Sanskrit language algorithm that can be taught to computers, and this aspect of it is what is making this revolution a great one, that because of this it has acted as a Sanskrit language algorithm, and now this will be taught to computers, because now whenever the confusion will arise, things will get into a conclusion, and all the times the new exceptions should not be taken into consideration and need not be taken into consideration, because whenever the exception will be there, then the right hand side rule will solve that confusion and will get to a solution of it. Like take for example mantra and guru, these two words mantra and guru. So these are the phrase of a shlok. So in this word mantra has been taken, and this word mantraih, this phrase of a shlok, this has been taken into derivation of mantra plus bhis. So this word mantraih has been taken into derivations of mantra plus bhis. And if we follow the rule of Dr. Rishi Raj Popat, then this is the left side, this is the right side. So the left side is mantra, and he has said that you have to take the right side into consideration. See, I'll just show you what he said. For rules applying to the left and the right side of a word, this is the left side and this is the right side of a word, and the word is mantraih. So the left side is mantra and the right side is bhis. Let's see what he says next. Then readers should use the right hand side rule. Right hand side rule means this is the right hand side word. So he is saying that the right hand side rule should be followed. So this is mantra left M-A-N-T-R-A left, full word has been taken, M-A-N-T-R-A plus the right hand side rule, which is we have to take letters from B-H-I-S. So this will exactly form the exact word. So this becomes M-A-N-T-R-A-I-H, and this is same as next. Like for example, this is the second shlok and we have to take into account this word which is G-U-R-U-N-A, and this word has been derived from two other words, which is the left one is G-U-R-U and the right one is A. So this says that you have to take into consideration the right aspect. So which form G-U-R-U and this forms N-A. So this is how he is saying that if we take into account the right hand side part, then always the answer will be coming, while if we take into account the left hand side, then the answer is not coming. So you always have to take into account the right hand side rule, and by following this right hand side rule, Dr. Rishi Raj Popat has been able to solve almost all the problems of Panini's Ashtadhyayi, and that is why, and after that he has reached a conclusion that this Sanskrit algorithm can be taught to computers, and in the coming time which will be able to solve many more problems. Now let us see that why did it take so long to come to this conclusion. So Dr. Raj Popat says that Sanskrit Academia has operated so far in a way that always whenever a scholar gives his thesis or something else, then the other person follows it. So if someone in starting has misinterpreted something, then all the other scholars are also following that only. Scholarship is built upon the writings of other scholars and not necessarily the original text. And Katyayana, who was also familiar with two interpretations of Panini's work, then Katyayana followed the wrong one. And Dr. Raj Popat has said that Katyayana misunderstood the meta rule of Panini, and wrong interpretation got compounded over centuries. Because Katyayana misunderstood the meta rule, so everyone else who was coming after this followed his work, and that is why they were also misunderstanding and misinterpreting the meta rule of Panini. Now let us talk about Panini being the father of linguistics. So Panini had probably lived in the 4th century BC, or I would say the end of 4th century, there around the time of conquest of Alexander and the founding of the Mauryan Empire. Then Panini's great grammar Ashtadhyayi means 8 chapters, was composed during the time of conquest of Alexander and the founding of the Mauryan Empire. Then till this time Sanskrit had eventually reached its classical form, and Ashtadhyayi laid down more than 4,000 grammatical rules. So in Ashtadhyayi, Panini has laid down around 4,000 grammatical rules. And apart from these, there are other Indian grammars also, like Mahabhashya of Patanjali around 2nd century, then Kashika Vritti of Jayaditya and Vamana, this was around 7th century, and these are the few of the other commentaries on Panini. Now last aspect of today, the prelims MCQ. Any people need to tell me the answer in the comment section, and this says consider the following pairs. This is the author and this is the book. First is Panini Ashtadhyayi, second Patanjali Mahabhashya, third Amarsimha Chandra Vyakaranam. You have to tell which one are the correctly matched pairs, and the codes are 2 and 3 only, 1 and 2 only, 1 and 3 only, and 1 only. So try to solve this question. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.